With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone, let us start with our question. In this question, what is given that in the system shown in the figure, the block is pulled by applying a force of 40 Newton on the other end of the string. Now, if the kinetic energy of the block increases by 40 joule in a given interval of time, then the work done by the tension on the block is equals to what? Okay. So if we see this, we just draw the FBD of our block. Let's say this is our block. It is having a mass of 20 kg. So corresponding to this mass, there would be a weight which would be acting in the downward direction, and at this end, there would be a tension force which would be acting in the upward direction. Okay. What would be the value of the this tension force? So tension force value would be equals to 40 Newton. Okay. It would be equals to 40 Newton because we would be assuming that this string is massless. So at each and every point the tension value would be same. So at this end it would be 40. So at this end also it would be equals to 40. So 40 Newton. And what is the downward force due to the weight? It would be mass is 2. And g value if we take to be equals to 20. So mg value would be equals to 2 into 20. That means 20 Newton. Now clearly this force is greater. So it would be having an acceleration in the upward direction. So according to Newton's law, F net would be equals to mass into acceleration. Now what is the value of the net force? It would be 40 minus 20, that means 20. What is the value of the mass? It is given as to be 2. Here it is given as to be 2. So acceleration would be equals to 20 divided by 2. So we can say that it would be 10 meter per second square. Now this is the acceleration. Now to why we are finding the acceleration? Because we need to find the what is the work done. So work done would be the force, tension force, which is 40 multiplied by the displacement. We need to know how much has this body moved. Okay. Now we know that this is moving upward with an acceleration of 10 meter per second square. Now at this interval of time, initially for example, if it is having an initial velocity as to be 0. Now from here to here, the kinetic energy becomes 40 joule. That means here there would be a velocity, okay, corresponding to this value of the kinetic energy. So what would be the kinetic energy at this location? Kinetic energy would be equals to 1 divided by 2 m into v square. This is the kinetic energy which is given as to be 40. Now the mass value is given as to be 2. So we take the mass value as 2 and 2 v square. This value would be equals to 40. So we can say that our v square would turn out to be 40. Okay. So v value if we take v would be equals to root 40 meter per second. Okay. So v square this value would be equals to meter square per second square. Now if we get the value of v, cannot we get the displacement? We can get the displacement. What would be the displacement? Using equation of motion, we can say that our v square, this would be equals to u square plus 2as. That is why we have found the value of the acceleration. Now what is the value of v square? It is 40. Initial velocity is 0 plus 2 acceleration we have calculated and the value is 10 multiplied by s. So this would turn out to be 20s is equals to 40, or we can say that displacement would be equals to 40 by 2, that 40 by 20, that means 2 meter. Now if this is the displacement, what would be the work by the tension force? It is very simple. Work done would be equals to force into displacement, because displacement is also in the upward direction and force is also, tension force is also in the upward direction. So angle is 0, so cos would be equals to 1. So we say that work done would be equals to tension force which is 40 multiplied by the displacement which is 2. So it would turn out to be 80 joule. So which is the correct option? 80 joule. That means the correct option is the B option. Hope you understood the solution. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.